Timmy was the kind of kid who wandered where he shouldn't. 10 years old, too curious for his own good. He lived with his parents in a creaky old house on the edge of town, the kind with peeling wallpaper and an attic nobody ever used. His parents warned him to stay out. There's nothing up there but dust and spiders. But the attic wasn't empty. Not really. The house had once belonged to an old man named Mr. Hollis, a recluse the neighbors whispered about. Rumor had it he'd lost his family in a fire long before, and he'd filled the attic with their belongings. Dolls, children's clothes, little keepsakes, things no one had ever cleared out. One very hot and stormy afternoon, while his parents argued downstairs, Timmy climbed up the narrow ladder into the attic. The air was thick, heavy with rot and mildew. Light filtered through slats in the roof, barely enough to see. He poked through boxes, tugged at old toys, laughed at a dust-caked rocking horse. Then he found the trunk. It was wedged in the corner, its lock broken. Inside lay a tangle of small dresses, a cracked porcelain doll, and a faded family photograph. The faces were blurred, but the eyes seemed sharp. Watching. The attic door slammed shut. At first, Timmy thought it was the wind. He tugged at the latch from the inside, but it wouldn't budge. The more he pulled, the tighter it seemed to lock. He called for his parents, his voice swallowed by the storm outside. Hours passed. The air grew hotter, heavier. His screams turned to whispers, then silence. By the time his parents noticed he was gone, it was too late. They searched the woods, the riverbank, everywhere but the attic. Weeks later, the smell led them there. The police wrote it off as an accident, a curious boy who wandered where he shouldn't. But the neighbors knew better. They said the attic took him, just like it had taken Mr. Hollis's family. And that was only the beginning. From then on, the house never felt empty. Anyone who moved in after swore they heard scratching from above. Sometimes soft crying, sometimes giggling. Toys would appear in odd places, even if no children lived there. Doors locked on their own. Those who stayed too long claimed they'd see him, a boy's pale face peering down from the attic hatch, sometimes smiling, sometimes scowling, always watching. The town learned to avoid the house. Kids dared each other to step inside, but none made it far before running out, swearing they'd heard little footsteps following them.